welcome back to part 2 of this series. I hope you are doing well today. Now we're starting off with the eyes, with sculpting the eyes, and trying to figure out where the eyebrows should be. So I'm lightly sketching in, just very light strokes initially to get a feel of where the eyebrows should be. And without fully committing to it just yet, just figuring it out at this stage. I'm sort of letting the sculpture guide me as it reveals to me where the eyebrows should appear, where the eyebrows should be and how it should look like. So it's like a teamwork effort going on in between me and my model. Now I'm just trying to blend in more the eyelids so that it connects better to the eyebrows. I'm filling in that space in between so it's not so deep. I believe I also went down to a lower subdivision level, so I won't mess up any of the fine sculptural details I already have done in this area. Now I'm checking the eyes from the side view and using my move tool to reshape the eyelids and to pull them back some more to give it more depth. And it also helps if you focus the spotlight into the direction you're working on to see better the changes that you're making. Well, my model's looking fairly good feel good enough overall at this point. So I think it's a good idea to go back to work on the eyebrows, um, to work on it some more and add finer details into it this time. So at this stage, I am attempting to sketch in the overall direction of the eyebrow hairs. It's a good idea to keep your reference handy at this stage. Otherwise, it is easy to get weird looking eyebrows. I mean, it may look unnatural if you just do it by imagination. And I must confess, I think sculpting detailed eyebrows is one of my weaknesses, because I find it really hard to figure how it should be, especially at the early stages of sculpting it. And to be honest, it takes me a couple of attempts just to get it right to the feel. So yeah, it's a lot of trial and error for me. A lot of blurring what I've already sculpted. Then I go back to resculpt it. One trick when sculpting eyebrows um, is to use the Damon standard brush to dig into your models. So it creates a shadow, and this adds up to the illusion of having eyebrow hairs. I mean, the shadows create the illusion of having eyebrow hairs. So it's like the raised eyebrow details are being enhanced by the indented ones. At this stage, I'm checking again my model from below. And I realize that I have to correct and improve some more of the forms in the mouth and the chin area. And pretty much at this point, I'm already happy with my model. And the overall forms convey a very soft and cute look and feel for it. And with that said, it's time for me to process the teeth to make it more fitting to my character. I'm using obviously a default free model for this teeth as my starting point. My goal here is just to make a few pieces first. I think 4, yeah, just 4 pieces first. Okay, after processing the teeth and I'm happy with how they're looking, it's just a matter of duplicating and repositioning them into the mouth and reshaping each one a bit to get some nice variation. Alright, with the teeth in place, I realized that I should reshape the lips again so as to improve the way he smiles and to show better the teeth inside. Then I did some quick render to get a better look at my overall progress. Now I'm simply creating a tongue with a default sphere, even though it won't be seen that much. It's so important to have a tongue inside my model because this will give it a more complete look, especially with how the shadows will look like inside the mouth. It won't look as dark or like an empty void in there. To create the eyelashes, I started with just a plane and I made a basic eyelash shape from it. After that, I made a set of 4 strands, duplicating them, and then reshaping them as I go. making sure that I am creating variations in length and how they curve out. And yes, after that, it's just a matter of duplicating and reshaping things. You get the idea, similar to how I did the teeth. Yes, don't forget to zoom out to check how this new design element, the eyelashes, how it is coming along with everything. After some evaluation, I realized that it would be better to have thickness to the eyelashes, so it will have a fuller look from all views. This will help me to smooth it out as well. Here I'm just simply adding more variations in length and curvature, as well as a clumping of some of the eyelashes together. And this is all to give more life and dynamics to the eyelashes and the entire figure as a whole, to make it more expressive. These are small detail changes that, when taken together, will add up to the expression of joy and liveliness in this character. When I'm happy with this first set of eyelashes, I will just duplicate it and redesign it by resculpting, doing changes with the length and curvature. Right, I'm going back into the eyelashes this time, just to give final touches to it, by making the endpoints much thinner, using the pinch brush. My goal here is to make it more soft looking and more delicate. Yes, I have to go back again to the eyebrows to add more final details. Some very few thin strokes here and there, using the same standard brush to make the hairs, to make them pop out some more and more obvious. course, at this point, I'm doing some more quick renders just to test the overall look of my model. I also decided to darken his hair and shirt so that it will have a clear visual distinction to highlight more his face. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And please don't forget to give a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for your support. See you in part 3.